It's very common to think of fruits as sweet things and vegetables as savoury. But botanically speaking, it's not always that straightforward. So, how can you tell if a vegetable is actually a fruit? This in fact means that quite a number of foods that we think of as vegetables are actually fruits. How many fruits do you know that think they are vegetables? Okay, just for fun, no peeking, close your eyes and think of all the vegetables you know that are actually fruits. Then don't skip and see how many you guessed correctly. Fruits that you think they are vegetables. 1. Tomatoes. Let's start with this easiest first. Tomato is that one fruit which most people get. It is most certainly a fruit, a very popular one at that. This delightful food originally started out as a bitter fruit eons ago, growing wild in the coastal deserts of South America. Over the years, more sweeter varieties evolved and were favored, becoming the tomatoes we know today. These days they grow all over the world in a variety of colors and sizes. 2. Sweet peppers. Sweet bell pepper, chili, capsicum are all part of the same family. Capsicums are essentially berries with a hollow interior, containing its seeds. Did you know that Columbus gave capsicum the name pepper when he compared their spicy nature to black pepper? The original Aztec name was chili. Peppers vary from mind-blowingly hot to the sweet variety that we enjoy with salad. 3. Eggplants. Either called aubergine or eggplant in the English language, depending on which part of the world you are in. Yes, the aubergine is also a fruit. Most commonly known for its dark purple aubergine color, it comes in many different varieties, shapes and shades. Aubergine is the prime ingredient in the Middle Easter dip, baba ganoush. Also makes a good substitute for meat, owing to its meaty-like texture. 4. Pumpkins and squashes. Part of the cucurbit family, which includes pumpkin, winter squash, summer squash, courgette, zucchini, cucumber, gherkin and melon, with a myriad of different varieties and properties. These fruits grow from the flowers of a vine-like plant that either trails along the ground or is trained up a trellis. 5. Cucumbers. Cucumbers are actually part of the cucurbit family, see pumpkin and squash below, but given their popularity I thought they deserved a mention of their own. These salad fruits come in different varieties. Some are tough and bitter, others are soft-skinned and gently sweet, whilst some are better suited to pickling. 6. Chayote. Chayote, also known as merleton and choco, is an edible plant belonging to the gourd family, Cucurbitaceae. Chayote was one of the several foods introduced to the Old World during the Columbian Exchange. 7. Green beans. We'd be easily forgiven for not realizing that green beans are fruits. They are born from the flower of a bean plant. Many of us eat the young pods with immature beans inside steamed, sautéed or even raw. However, if the beans are left to mature, then we are able to crack open the pods to find high-protein, hard beans such as black beans or pinto beans. These beans can be stored over long periods of time. Monge too, that produce flat pea pods and runner beans are also in this category. 8. Avocados. This well-loved creamy delight is a fruit. The avocado originated in Central America and is actually a member of the laurel family. Did you know? Its original name, ahuacatl, comes from an Aztec language which sounds very similar to the Spanish word for avocado, aguacate. Ahuacatl means testicle, named after the shape of this fatty fruit. 9. Sweet corn. I was surprised to learn recently that sweet corn is a fruit. It turns out that each tiny grain on the ear of corn is indeed a fruit. Corn is typically yellow, although it also comes in white, blue, red and green varieties too. 10. Okra. Okra, Abelmiscus esculentus, known in many English-speaking countries as lady's fingers or okra, is a flowering plant in the mallow family. It is valued for its edible green seed pods. The geographical origin of okra is disputed, with supporters of West African, Ethiopian, and South Asian origins. 11. Olives. The olive is indigenous to the eastern Mediterranean area and yes, you got it, is a fruit. Did you know that olives are exceedingly bitter right off the tree? In order to make them palatable, they need to be cured with water or a brine, made of salt and water or salt, vinegar and water, or just in salt. Curing helps to remove the oleuropein compound, which then in turn makes them tasty. 12. Zucchini. Zucchinis are a member of the gourd family, meaning just like cucumbers and pumpkins, they're considered a type of berry. 13. Chickpeas. Another common legume is chickpeas or garbanzo beans. We usually don't see them inside their pods, but chickpeas are classified the same way as peas and beans. How many you guessed? And how many of it are correct? That's all the vegetables that are actually fruits. A fruit is actually something that produces seeds inside. The seed develops from the ovary of a flowering plant. Vegetables on the other hand come from the leaves, roots and stems, but not the fruit that emerges from the flower. Thank you for watching. If loved Wakathing this videos, please drop a like and subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified on the latest videos.